there'd be a lot of people. I know a lot of people, some that listen to this, that are creatives, and they think, well, how the hell do I get what I want to
Yeah.
do and then get it to the world out there? How the hell did a
Yeah.
Mornington Peninsula kid get on to writing things like The Simpsons? What's the progression? Give
Wow.
it to me. Give it to me in a 2-minute soundbite if you can.
Okay. Now, let me tell you the story. I feel like I want to just start busting out Fresh Prince. Okay. In West Philadelphia. No,
That's it. Get into it.
I grew up in Rye on the Mornington Peninsula, and if you knew Rye, certainly in the 70s when I was there, we didn't even have a shopping centre, and there was no but what I liked to draw. I'm a praise monkey. I love when people say that I'm doing good, and there was something about drawing that gave me that feedback. People would say that I was good. Whether I was good or not is certainly debatable, but I believed it and I ran with it. So, and I was a geeky kid. I would go down to the newsagents to buy comics, or I would love reading the comic strips in newspapers, and I would mainline animated Saturday morning cartoons like it was going out of style.
Okay.
And it's interesting. It was only years and years down the track when I went to my first convention that I saw these other people who were so into pop culture and were geeks like me, and I didn't know they existed. I just felt kind of like I was completely isolated where I was. If you didn't surf, you didn't play footy, you weren't quite right. And I've always had a little bit of I'm not quite right thing coming on, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, I did an art and design course, freelanced a lot. There was these school magazines that they used to do here in Victoria. It's called Pursuit and Challenge. So I freelanced for that. I worked on those. I did comics for those, and then I started doing comics for Mania magazine and Crash and K-Zone.
Yeah,
so they
K-Zone.
were magazines that you could buy at the supermarkets.
Yep.
And for me, the work dried up, which is a constant kind of concern and happens. And I went to Dandenong Coles. I was in Dandenong, went to Coles to see what was there, and I picked up a Simpsons comic. And it all looked really great, except there was this one page that was kind of off-model, and I had this spark of inspiration and thought I could just about do that. I didn't think I was good enough, but it was just about good enough.
Okay.
So this is going to be my mantra all through life. I'm just about good enough, so I'm going to give it a shot. Great. So what I didn't send my best picture of Bart. I sent stories, 2-page stories little backup story comics. And I think by about the third one in, they got back to me and they said yes. What's really important by this stage, I'm 38, by the way, when I did this.
Yep.
This is how long it took me to get to a point that I thought my artwork was not quite good enough to send to the Simpsons.